Okay, hi everyone. Welcome back to Yasmin Collects, and welcome if you are new. Today we are revisiting a PC that I mentioned in a video a couple months ago. This is a Sony VAIO all-in-one model PCV W500. It uses a Pentium 4 processor, 120 gigabyte IDE cable hard drive, and it was released in 2003. It also natively runs Windows XP. This is a really cool desktop. It was originally manufactured in Japan, and as far as I know, it was intended for the Japanese market. Like I said, it ran Windows XP Home Edition. Mine is not the original model, so I do not have the remote mouse or the TV antenna cable, but this PC was actually intended to literally be an all-in-one. It has a built-in tuner, so it was also meant to be someone's TV. In addition to their home computer, there is a DVD slot, or a CD slot, whatever you want to call it, compact disc slot. There's all kinds of different ways you can describe it, and a ton of really awesome ports. So in my last video, I just kind of went over what it looks like cosmetically. I didn't really go over the interior or the actual performance of the PC too much, because I purchased this from the thrift store for about $16, and it did not come with RAM or a hard drive, so I did not have that in my possession. We did plug it in and start it up just to make sure that we actually get some sort of life, some sort of sound before I went and, sunk some money into it. But now we are here because I have purchased a couple things that I think is going to get this PC up and running. This RAM is a new old stock piece. It is 512 megabytes. I ordered 2 sticks of them because I wanted to have a little bit more power. All of the comments that I've read about this PC from the era is that it is a little bit underserved in the RAM category, so we are going to give this a quick install. Let's see. So just gonna click right in. Is this the right RAM? No. If it was, those little pins would fit right in. Now realizing that it is the wrong size. This is 512 megabytes of DDR RAM. I ordered 2 sticks because I wanted to have a little bit more oomph for this. I wanted to have more oomph for this particular PC. I go to slide it in. Everything looks all fine and glamorous, but then these little pins in here are not lining up, meaning I can't push it all the way down, meaning that the RAM is not the correct size. I use this nice little graphic here to visualize my problem. I need regular DDR, and this appears to be DDR3. So I made a bit of an oopsie, but we still have the IDE converter cable to use, and I'm gonna have to order again the proper RAM. So I decided to go to trusty eBay to check out this RAM situation. I am such a make several mistakes and then figure it out type of learner. I purchased this original RAM that I got off of Amazon. It wasn't from some sort of third-party Amazon seller. It was, well, actually no, it was, but it wasn't one of those mass companies that just creates really poor quality items. It was a new old stock part from an independent seller on Amazon. So I still, based off of the title of the purchase, I think I might just be reading this wrong, but it was memory upgrade 512 megabytes and it says DDR. So I assumed that it was the proper RAM, and also the picture on the website versus, like, it has one prong on the website. I noticed this, and even in that visual that I showed you, it has that one kind of like little lip, but the ones that I got in the mail have 2. So that's a little bit curious. I'm kind of confused about that. I don't really understand why it looks different or if it's just my own fault, but it does say right there DDR. It doesn't say DDR2, DDR3. It doesn't say any of that. So instead, I just ended up going straight to eBay. Like I said, it actually had my exact Sony VAIO PCV model in it, which is what I need. So I ended up purchasing that. I still got 2 and I got free shipping, which was great. And I did not want to just stick with the 512 megabytes because I have a feeling that the system is just not going to run very well. I'm not planning on using this for gaming. I already have my my HP Pavilion that I enjoy to use for gaming, and even then I think that could stand to use a RAM upgrade as well. So I'd rather have something fun and usable in general instead of something that is really going to irritate me. Next thing that I needed to purchase in order to get this PC going is an adapter, more specifically an IDE to SATA adapter. These are IDE cables right here, and the Seagate hard drive that I have has SATA adapters right here. So I did some research on picking adapters. Speaking of Amazon, I did not want to cheap out and get, again, some off-label, off-market adapter because I was reading horror stories about things failing and, God forbid, catching fire or frying the system. We don't want to do that. So everyone said that the StarTech, let's zoom out a bit, shall we? Everyone said that the StarTech SATA converter is the best one to get. I've heard nothing but StarTech, so that is what I got. I did purchase it off Amazon, had to purchase it off a third-party seller because the official StarTech company was sold out because it's not based in the States. But here it is in its little bubble wrap packaging here, and it's a very simple little adapter. You have the prongs right here and then the cables here. Now that I'm looking at this, okay, I see. So is there another cable, or maybe it's just some need 1, some need 2. Mine only has 1, but I see 2 of these little guys here, so I'm not entirely sure about that. Let me look at the little package pamphlet thing that it came with instead of just popping it in. The logo, hard to find, made easy. Let me tell you, it is irritating finding old PC parts. Okay, so one of these has to be connected to the power supply. I'm gonna have to get to it, which, there are several reasons why I don't find that enjoyable. I think the power supply is actually, it's right under here in this little part here, but this is such a tiny computer. I mean, it's heavy, don't get me wrong, but it is a small computer to work on. It's all these tiny little parts. For some reason, I was under the impression that I was going to be able to just plug and play this StarTech adapter. I did not know that I was going to need to plug this into the power supply, and quite frankly, the power supply is right under here. Getting to this, it just sounds like a nightmare. I'm scared. I literally cannot find any information on how to take this apart. I've watched Action Retro's video 100 times, and he just opens up the back and is like, good luck if there's anything wrong with the power supply. And honestly, I think the same thing. So what I ended up doing was purchasing a Seagate 160 gigabyte IDE hard drive. That was the max amount of gigabytes that this PC would support in the first place. I'm hoping that it works out. I'm going to be really sad if it doesn't. I might be hitting a wall, or I may need to try another hard drive, but there is absolutely no way that I am getting to that power supply. Alrighty, here we are back at the RAM slot right here. I'm hoping the lighting is decent. I'm trying to get this light on here as best as I can. Okay, so we have some new DDR here. Where did it go? Now I'm getting them confused because they came in the same packets, but we have some new DDR RAM here. Came really quickly. eBay has come a long way, I have to say. Back in the day when this is the right one. Back in the day when eBay was like, I don't know, eBay was not what it is today. At least I personally think. I remember associating with eBay with like, I don't know, questionable purchases, but I guess that's not the case anymore. So here is our DDR RAM. Let me zoom out a bit. There we go. Some DDR RAM for this Sony VAIO PC. I've watched a couple of videos on how to do this properly, and I'm just going to pop it in and hope that it aligns properly. Give it a little push. This is such a struggle because it's an all-in-one. So the screen is attached, so I'm afraid that if I take this off, we've got bigger problems. This is such a tiny machine. Like, working on a machine of this size this is like not beginner friendly at all. I'm just gonna snap it in. Okay, there we go. I think I got it in. Okay, and then where's my second RAM? Where did it go? Oh, here it is. So gentle with these. Let me know. I didn't look this up. I probably should have. The proper way to handle this kind of stuff. I know they have like the anti-static bag because you don't want static. I really don't understand that though, honestly. Like the static part. So give me your tips and tricks about reducing static and just making sure that I'm not accidentally damaging my parts. So there we are. Let me take the camera off so you can see a little bit better. Here is our DDR RAM. This is 512 megabytes for each. So it's maxed out, it's clocked out. So this is all we can do. This is as much RAM as this unit will support. All right, and now we are back to the hard drive bay. It has been like 2 weeks since I looked at this, so it's kind of a bit of a struggle because I hope I remember how to screw everything back in. But we have our ID hard drive here. It's a lot heavier than I expected it to be. It is, like I said when I purchased it, well, there we go. This is a Seagate ID hard drive. It's 160 gigabytes. So this is, again, we're maxing out this computer. Basically, this is the maximum amount of hard drive space that this computer at least natively supports. It originally came with an 80 gigabyte ID hard drive, but we are here with a 160. I figured if we're going to do this, we might as well max it out as best as we can. So I did watch Action Retro's video because I did check to make sure this fits this time, instead of just like trying to pop it in again and risking having more footage that isn't necessarily helpful to progressing this video where we need to go. So I watched him put the hard drive in, and I noticed this lighting is like it's nighttime. It has like this little thing right here. Do y'all know what this is? This is like it's not showing up. Can you see this right here? What is this little port here? Because I saw that when he disconnected his, this and this were connected, these pins. I believe this is 80 pins, I think. What is this little mini part? I don't know what that is. So let me know if you know what that is in the comments down below. But we are going to connect this. I believe it goes in like this. I think there's a bay that it needs to be slid into as well, but also I'm kind of hesitant to like wrap this up right away before we power it on, because there could totally be other problems with this PC that I haven't identified yet. I think is this the right way? Yeah, right here. So let me just pop her in, securely connected, and then, oh my, oh no, here we go. Come on. This is a teeny tiny computer. Truly working on this it's small. Okay. So it's like this. How do you, this can't be right. It's supposed to be, maybe, let me try this again. Oh my. Oh, pulling this out last time was so hard. Maybe I can just, because this is a ribbon cable. I don't want to tangle up the ribbon cable though. Okay, that looks better. And then plug this in right here. There we go. Okay. I'm just gonna like, no. Am I just gonna let this sit like this to test it? Is that safe? Oh, okay. Harder than I wanted that to be. Okay. Let me just sit her in right there maybe. So small. So glad I don't have nails anymore. Oh my God. It's not worth it when it comes to working on computers. Okay. Okay, I found the casing. I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna remove the cables and put the casing in so we don't have all of this like this, because this whole circuit board thing, I am afraid of damaging this, because I am well aware that ID hard drives are not the, they're just a little bit more delicate. I know I have to be careful with these. There's probably some diagnostics I'm gonna have to run when I power up the, like, go into the BIOS and make sure that everything is identified properly. These are little screws, but I don't think you're supposed to, you're definitely never supposed to open a hard drive. I know that, so we're not gonna do that, but we're just gonna slide this into the casing. These cables are like small. This whole thing is just like teeny tiny. Okay, so like that. All right, it's in there. It doesn't look very pretty, and I definitely want to tighten this up a little bit and just make it look a little bit better. But for now, we are going to slide the casing, the back casing back on, just so this is all protected, video, audio, integrated operation. I'm gonna find the plug because I put it away and I have no idea where it is, and then we're gonna power this on. I also have to get a mouse, just connect a mouse to it, and let's just hope and pray that when this powers on, there are no additional errors. If we get a screen, a sign of life, I'm gonna consider this an accomplishment, and hopefully, obviously, the end goal is to get an operating system on this guy. Here we go, the moment of truth. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. 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 It worked. It worked. It worked. Oh my God. Okay. I don't want to get too excited now, but let me turn this light down a little bit. Oh my God. Oh, this screen is beautiful. Oh my gosh. This is like a great screen. It looks, this LCD panel. Oh, it looks stunning. That little, where is it? Little dot right there. That's my camera. So that's not burnout in the screen. That's my camera. Okay. So let's see here. CPU speed. What does this mean? I'm just going to do manual because I don't know what that means. Since you use a new CPU or should the system cannot enter a setup menu, you can just adjust this. Okay, cool. If the speed was too high, the system may hang. Please turn off the system and then restart to set the CPU speed. We're going to keep it on manual because I don't know what the rest of this means. Power management. Okay. This is an award BIOS setup utility. Exit saving changes, yes. Okay. OMG. Disk boot failure, please insert system disk and press enter. So I think it wants me to install an operating system. All right, I have Windows XP Home Edition here. This was the same Home Edition box that you may have seen in my HP Pavilion video, that upgrade saga, which was very crazy and, well, technically a downgrade, but an upgrade, changing that PC from XP to Vista, or from Vista to XP. So where's the disk drive? Right here. All right, no disk in there. Disk drive looks really clean as well. No dust, none of that. Just a little old disk drive. Kind of weird how it like sticks out like that though. It's teeny tiny and an all-in-one. Pop her in. Zoom back out so y'all can see. All right. Oh my God! Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I've been wanting to get this thing moving for so long. Oh my gosh, I can hear all like the little computer noises too. You probably can't hear them because I'm mic'd up, but they're there. Oh my gosh. so happy. This is so awesome. Oh my God. I still really wish that I had the original recovery disc. I've been looking, I have an eBay alert set up. So I definitely would love to have the original VAIO set up, because this is just going to be plain old Windows XP. This might take a minute probably. I don't know what to expect with a speed like this. This is the oldest computer I've ever worked on, ever interacted with, so I think it's just loading all of the install files. Oh, I feel like we're having a hard time. Is that better? No. My camera's confused on what to focus on. There we go. Is that a little bit better? Yeah, okay. To set up Windows XP now, press Enter. F8, I agree. Where the heck is F8? Oh, it's like these weird, wait, you can't see. These like weird teeny little buttons instead of, you know, like a big keyboard kind of button. So F8. Setup cannot find a previous version of Windows installed on a computer. Continue settings to verify that you qualify to use this upgrade product. Please insert one of the following product CDs into CD-ROM drive. I do have a Windows XP Professional full version disc. So let me insert that, see if it'll let me go through with this. My camera battery always runs low at the worst time. We're running low on battery, but I'm swapping out this home disc for my Professional full version disc. These are both Service Pack 2 also. CDs in the drive, press Enter. Setup could not read the disk you insert. Want valid Windows CD. Okay, so maybe we have to. What is with this Home Edition Service Pack 2? This one is like. It does say on the disc, this program will search your system to confirm your eligibility for this upgrade, but that is Windows XP Professional, so I guess we're just going to quit this and do Professional again. Gonna have to reboot and go into installing Professional. Probably gonna, oh, hello? Oh, she's running. My goodness, Jesus. I don't know if you can hear that. The top casing is still up on this thing, so I can like feel it, and like I can feel the heat. I'm not saying it's running hot, but it already kind of feels like, I mean, this is a Pentium 4, and I'm always kind of concerned about these tiny PCs running hot. So definitely might want to take a peek at the fan at some point and just see what's going on with that. I don't want to move anything, but it looks like we're probably going to go into Windows XP. I want to actually play with this on camera, because usually what happens is I spend a lot of time capturing the footage of Windows installing and all that stuff. So instead what I'm going to do is charge my camera, and I'm going to go through this. I'll start recording if I have an issue, of course, which I'm sure I will, because, you know, that's how it goes with this kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm going to charge my camera up and get Windows XP installed on this bad boy. And then if everything is all good, we will move forward with exploring Windows XP on this system. Again, I don't have any of the OEM stuff, which really sucks, but just getting to experience this computer I think is going to be really cool. So I will see y'all back, assuming there's no issues, I will see y'all back when Windows XP is installed on this Sony VAIO. Now see, the last time I opened this up was, or started this up, was at least 3 months ago. So I don't know which one is the main user. Is it Rabid Bunnies or Yasmin Collects? Let's just go with that. My goodness, can you tell it's been a long time since I filmed? Hello. So I know we're like pretty much done with the video, or at least close to being done with this particular video. And so it may seem strange that I'm greeting you all in this way. Also, there's so much white for this camera right now. It has no idea what to focus on or where. But it's actually been, let's see, I started filming this video in the beginning of September, maybe at the end of August, and we are currently almost in January. It is actually the day after Christmas today, so it has been a very long time since I have looked at and interacted with this Sony VAIO. I was actually really concerned about moving this because, as you know from earlier in this video, it has no top cover, so I've just been storing it in the back of my closet, like deep in the recesses of my closet, with like a trash bag on top of it so no dust or anything gets inside of it. And I also just happened to be test running a costume for a show I have this weekend, and so it's a Christmas themed show. Well, it's not Christmas themed, but I'm doing a Christmas number. It doesn't matter. So that's why I'm all dressed up. I thought it would be funny to end this video as Marilyn Monroe, since that's who I'm trying to channel in this video. But anyways, yeah, let's get into this a little bit. I have some updates, some thoughts, some comments, and obviously we do have Windows XP on here. This is Windows XP Professional, not Home, because I continue to have amnesia about the upgrade only copy that I have of Home. It simply cannot be overstated how beautiful this display is. It is so fresh and so clean. I have obviously, well, maybe not obviously, I've edited this video up until this point already, the older footage, and my God, I did an abysmal job at capturing this. You'll have to forgive me, but just look at how gorgeous this screen is. It is really something. Like, just even seeing it from afar, walking in, seeing it sitting on my table here, I'm just so impressed with the quality of the screen. It's gorgeous. You may also notice that we did not have a startup sound when we turned on this PC. I do not have sound. This seems to be one of the toughest things to figure out and get a hold of, like sound drivers, when it comes to installing Windows or any sort of legacy software. I have found I don't really want to go through it, because what I really want, and you know what, when I was still in my little costume, which I violently ripped off immediately as soon as I finished filming that, is I wanted to say, all I want for Christmas is a recovery disc. I did email Action Retro, have zero expectations of him to get back to me, because I'm a very small creator and I'm sure he has many other important things to do, but I've reached out to him. I think the Nostalgia Mall did a video about the Sony VAIO. I don't think it was this exact model. It might have been close. I know he's really engaged with his audience, so I think I may also shoot him an email as well and just ask him if he has a recovery disc for me. I really wish I could find footage. I did a terrible job filming this video overall. I did an awful job. Very stressed out and moving at the time, and the fact that this entire video is even salvageable is actually a feat of magic within itself. But when I first installed this OS, it actually was the wrong aspect ratio. Like, I don't know if you can see this little thing I'm drawing here, but there was like a bunch of black space around Windows, and I didn't even have like a full-size version of Windows, but now I do. I don't know if it just like sat for several months and got to reset, or I have no idea, but at least we actually have a full picture now, because I was planning on ending this video with no full picture. So yeah, let's just start clicking through some things. We've got Internet Explorer. Of course, I am not connected to the internet, so we are just going to let's see if it'll let me open Explorer without it. It's just online services. I guess we can't open Explorer without that. Let's see, do we have Outlook Express? Oh dear Lord. This is so fun to see. Display name, for example, John Smith. We're gonna do Yasmin Collects. I love typing on this keyboard. It's also very dusty. We're gonna do Yasmin Collects at gmail.com. What is this? My incoming mail server? Oh God, this is some old people stuff. I have no idea. Hotmail. Okay. I just want to see what this looks like. I use a Hotmail, or not Hotmail, Outlook at one of my jobs, and it's, oh, whoa. Goodness gracious. It's doing some weird things. It's the bane of my existence, so it's kind of cool to see. Ah, yes, here we go. Welcome to Outlook Express 6. This was received on January 1st, 2002, which is what I think that is the date that this computer thinks it is, because it currently says that it is 12:12 a.m. It is not 12:12 a.m. I don't know where my phone is, but it's actually like 4 in the morning right now. Oh, what a normal life I lead. But yeah, this is so cool to see. Reply. Hello. Send. Yeah, some errors, of course. Of course it can't send. There's no... This is all fake and make-believe. Unsent messages. No, thank you, though. We got MSN. A little MSN butterfly. Yeah, there's no servers to sign up. Windows Messenger was my ish. I totally, oh my gosh, I used to eat Windows Messenger up. I would meet like random people on the internet. I'm sure you all know that I did this. I've never said it, but I'm sure that I just give the vibes that I would be someone that does something like that. But yeah, I used to love like the little emojis that you could use and stuff. That was always something fun for me. Tour Windows XP, we've done that. We've got a command prompt here, which is interesting. I feel like last time I installed the OS, it didn't look like this. On my HP Pavilion, I feel like it didn't look like this. But also the HP Pavilion install was not like a straight install like this. It was a mess. So yeah, Windows Movie Maker cannot be used because the required audio hardware cannot be found. Yeah, I do not have sound drivers. And it has not been on the top of my priority list to find them. However, yeah, there's that lagging or the underpoweredness that the Nostalgia Mall has mentioned. It is very real. I would not want to play games on this computer. This computer is like a novelty at best. I really want to like play movies and interact with the VAIO software. I feel like the main appeal for a PC like this is the VAIO software. That's what makes this so cool. That's what makes this so appealing. And so it's really a disappointment to not have that software, because without it, it's just kind of regular old Windows XP, which, you know, I love me some Windows XP, of course. But the recovery disk is something I really want. I have tried my best within my comfort zone to locate a recovery disk. I have seen some, like, I made a community post about this several months ago. Y'all did bring some ideas to the table, but I'm just not comfortable with some of the links that I've seen. I'm afraid that I'm going to, wait, am I low-key eating this up right now? Oh, okay. I've seen the links and I can't. I don't trust them. I'm worried that I'm gonna get a virus. I would love to find the recovery disk. That is pretty much the theme of this video. If you have a Sony PCV, I think this is a PCV 4500, God, it's been a long time. If you have a recovery disk for this computer, I'll give you money. I swear to God, I'll give you like a gift card or something. Oh my God, that sounds like such a scam, but I mean, so for real, I'm dying to play with the software. I'm sure y'all would love to see it in a video. Because without it, it's kind of just like good old Windows XP. And you know, I love making abstract art on here, but I'd really love to, whoa, that beeping noise keeps making me jump. I'd really love to, you know, explore the VAIO software. If you like this video, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel, Yasmin Collects. We do all sorts of retro techie things on this channel. Obviously, PCs is something I like to cover. I have a million videos I want to make. So many ideas, so little time. But yeah, subscribe to the channel. If you have a recovery disc, please, for the love of God, tell me. My email is on my YouTube. It's on like the business inquiry section of the page. Please just make it about the recovery discs. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed this Sony VAIO journey. It has certainly been a journey. It's made it through 2 apartments. It is alive and well, and even though we don't have sound drivers, at least we have the proper aspect ratio now. So yeah, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.